A frail hand appeared at the edge of the blanket from within. It shook mightily, eventually drawing the fabric down to reveal a small, round face. Wispy gray hairs poked over wrinkled and sun-spotted skin. Thick framed glasses sat in front of two almond-shaped eyes, and a wide smile made up the rest of her. "Call me Aide," she replied. Thus, a friendship was born. Of course it was a lot of hard work, as anyone involved with full-time care would tell you. Aide had difficulty doing a lot of things on her own that we take for granted. Something as simple as going to the bathroom or bathing turned into an ordeal. Luckily, I was much better trained than her late husband had been, and I found myself looking forward to going to work in the mornings. I would often wake her and assist her in going to the bathroom. Then we would make sure she was bathed, and I would make her a light meal along with administering any required medications. The rest of our time was spent watching television, reading together, or just talking. I soon learned that Aide was incredibly witty, and even though her disease diminished her physical qualities, her mind was incredibly sharp. One day, we were watching Jeopardy! We liked to keep score, including point subtractions for incorrect answers. It was a typical game of ours, with Aide coming out ahead by $8,000. Although I was college educated and she was not, she was much better at answering the questions than I was. I could tell she had forgotten more things than I had ever learned in my entire life up to that point. I moved to change the channel to the news when she spoke up. "You know, there's a ghost in here." "Oh," I replied, amused. Although I was slightly religious, I didn't believe in ghosts or demons or anything like that. As far as I was concerned, the scariest things on earth were people, especially to a young woman who liked to attend parties and saved money by going out to the seedy, cheap dive bars. "It makes noise in the ceiling," she continued, "started right after Harold died. I sent a contractor up there to check, but he couldn't find anything." I looked at her sympathetically. I knew the connection she was trying to make. Perhaps it was Harold, some specter of unearthly love meant to comfort her, even though his physical presence was gone. I didn't seriously believe that, but I wasn't about to tell Aide what I thought. Comfort was a large part of the home care process, and challenging those beliefs didn't do anyone any good. If only I had known how foolish that all was. How dangerous I let the situation become. "I don't hear anything," I replied. "It's coming from right above me," she said. I exited the living room and entered the kitchen. One more room, and I found the stairs that led to the second floor of the home. There was a dusty chairlift located on the left side, opposite the railing. Something that undoubtedly received heavy usage before Aide was confined to the chair.